Okay guys, so here we are now using the triple beam balance. Okay, and this instrument obviously measures mass. I hope you remember that. If not, I just told you. Okay, and you will have to be able to tell me these things. So it's very important that you are taking notes and you are listening to what I'm telling you. Okay, so if you notice, if you remember, it's called the triple beam balance. Why? How many beams are there? There's 1, 2, and 3 beams. Okay, so now if you notice, the little tick mark is tearing. Okay, it's slowly moving. Okay, so now if you notice, it's going to tear, which means it's going to go back to 0. Triple beam balance. It needs to be at 0 in order for your data to be accurate. All right, so now that it's almost at 0, I'm going to continue. You make sure that it's at 0. Okay, so we are going to measure the mass of this quartz. Okay, so, I'm sorry, crystal. So what we're going to do is we are going to place the rock on the triple beam balance. Okay, and now you've noticed that your tick mark has moved above 0. So that means that you need to adjust your beams. All right, you can start with your large one and move it to the hundreds, but you obviously see that that's too much mass. Do not get confused with mass and weight. They are not the same. Mass and weight are not the same. Okay, so you go back. Okay, and now that was the hundredths place. So let's try the tens. Okay. Okay. Well, the mass of that rock is still more than 10, so keep moving it. Okay. Still need to move it. So just adjust it. Use your judgment. Okay. 40 is still too much mass, so let's try the 30s. Okay, so I think we're going to work with the 30s, like $30. Think of it like money. All right, and now we're going to move the ones. Think of it like dollars. $1, $2, $3. So here, that's 0 cents. All right, for decimal placement. So here you can move your ones. Okay, and you can see it tearing itself. All right, so here we go. That was $8. $8 in the front. Okay, see how it's teared? $8 in the front, $30 in the back. So now, what do you need to do with those two numbers? Let me show you. In order to get the mass of the rock, sorry, I need to get my marker. Okay, so in order to get the mass of the rock, let's go back. These were $100, $100, $200, $300. Did we move this? Discuss with your table. Pause the video. Did we move the second beam? Okay. Pause. Discuss. Did we move the tens? We sure did. Okay. So what was the mass for the back beam? That was $30. I want you to think of it like money, and I'll tell you why in a couple of minutes. So now you have $30 in the back. Well, what about the front beam? All right, you are at $8. Do you see that? You are at $8. You read these little tick marks like a ruler. Okay, so let me help you. Okay, that's 7.1 or $7.10, $7.20, $7.30, 40 cents. Why is that larger? It's halfway, so that's $7.50, 7.5, 0, okay, 7.60 cents, 7.70, 80, 90, and then finally $8. So how do we write that? Like that. And now your mass of your rock is 38.0 grams.